So, you want to get into Airbnb arbitrage. That's awesome. It's a fantastic opportunity to build a business without owning property. You're essentially leveraging other people's assets to create income for yourself. It's a smart, modern approach to real estate, and it can be incredibly rewarding. But before you dream of passive income and envision yourself relaxing on a beach while the money rolls in, let's get real. Let's talk about the most important decision of all, the property itself. This isn't just about finding any apartment or house, it's about finding the one. The one that will attract guests, generate revenue, and ultimately, make your Airbnb arbitrage business a success. Choosing the right apartment or house is everything. It's the difference between a thriving business and a constant struggle. It's the foundation of your business. Without a solid foundation, your entire venture is at risk. Get this step right, nail down the perfect property, and everything else, marketing, guest communication, profits, becomes easier. It's like setting up dominoes. The first one has to be placed perfectly for the rest to fall into place. Think of it like this. Your property is the engine that drives your Airbnb business. Even the best captain can't sail a leaky boat. No matter how skilled you are at marketing or managing guests, you can't overcome the limitations of a fundamentally flawed property. A bad property in a bad location, one that's outdated, poorly maintained, or simply doesn't appeal to travelers, means constant struggle. A never-ending battle to attract bookings and keep guests happy. Fewer bookings, unhappy guests, shrinking profits. It's a recipe for disaster, and it's easily avoidable. The stress of managing a failing property, dealing with constant complaints, and struggling to make ends meet can burn you out before you even get started. It can suck the joy out of entrepreneurship and leave you feeling defeated. Not every rental is destined to be a successful Airbnb. Most aren't. That's the reality. The magic happens when you find the right combination, the sweet spot where demand meets opportunity, of location, unit type, and rental terms. It's about finding a property that not only meets your financial goals but also resonates with your target audience. This guide will show you, in detail, how to find that magic combination step by step. We'll break down the process into manageable steps so you can approach your property search with confidence and clarity. We'll cover how to analyze a market, identify high-potential areas, and understand the local demand for short-term rentals. What to look for in a unit, the key features and amenities that attract guests and justify higher rental rates. And how to avoid common pitfalls, the mistakes that can sink your Airbnb arbitrage business before it even gets off the ground. Your success starts with this crucial first step. It's the foundation upon which your entire Airbnb arbitrage business will be built. Making the right choice saves you time, money, and headaches. It sets you up for success from the very beginning. A great property in a high-demand area, one that's well-maintained, beautifully furnished, and located near popular attractions, practically sells itself, attracting bookings effortlessly and generating consistent revenue, leading to more bookings and better reviews. Happy guests are more likely to leave positive reviews, which in turn attracts even more guests. It's a powerful cycle, a positive feedback loop that fuels your growth and profitability. That creates a truly passive and profitable business. A business that allows you to achieve your financial goals and live life on your own terms. But it all hinges on that initial decision, the decision of which property to choose. So let's dive in and learn how to pick a winner. Let's equip you with the knowledge and tools you need to make the right choice and set yourself up for Airbnb arbitrage success. To build a truly successful Airbnb arbitrage business, one that not only generates income but also thrives in the competitive market, you need to focus intently on 3 core pillars. These are the foundational elements upon which your entire venture will be built. Location, unit type, which encompasses the size, layout, and overall appeal of your rental property, and finally, rental terms, including the lease agreement and associated costs. Every single property you consider must be rigorously evaluated against these 3 critical factors. Don't get distracted by superficial pretty features or trendy amenities that don't contribute to profitability. Stay focused on the fundamentals. First, location. Is it situated in an area where people genuinely want to stay, a place that attracts tourists, business travelers, or those seeking a unique experience? High demand is absolutely non-negotiable. Without it, your occupancy rates will suffer and your income will dwindle. Second, unit type. Is the property the right size and layout to comfortably accommodate your target guests, whether they are families, couples, or solo adventurers? It must be both aesthetically appealing and highly practical, offering the amenities and features that guests value most. Third, rental terms. Can you secure a lease for the property at a price point that leaves sufficient room for a healthy profit margin, even after accounting for all operating expenses? Remember, your monthly rent payment will likely be your single biggest expense, so negotiating favorable terms is crucial. The ultimate goal is to identify and capitalize on a significant gap between the long-term rental cost and the potential short-term rental income you can generate through Airbnb. If you meticulously address and optimize these three pillars, you're strategically setting yourself up for a substantial win in the Airbnb arbitrage arena. However, any significant weakness or deficiency in even one of these pillars can quickly topple your entire business, leading to financial losses and frustration. These three pillars are not merely suggestions, they are the essential structural supports that underpin your entire Airbnb arbitrage operation. Nail them with precision and diligence, and you'll be well on your way to building a thriving and consistently profitable Airbnb business. So let's delve deeper and break them down further, exploring each pillar in detail to understand how to maximize its potential. Location is where your search begins. Become a detective. Look for areas with consistent demand. Tourist hotspots, business districts, universities, and hospitals all attract steady visitors. Don't overlook suburbs near major cities. They offer space, parking, and quiet, yet are close to attractions. Proximity to airports or highways is a plus for travelers needing convenience. Think like a traveler. Where are the restaurants, business centers, and entertainment? Pinpoint these zones of activity on a map. Your goal, a property near points of interest, walkable to amenities. Happy guests leave 5-star reviews, and that starts with a great location. Guessing isn't a business strategy. Use data tools to remove the guesswork. AirDNA lets you see real performance data, average daily rates, occupancy, and revenue for any area. MashVisor compares short-term and long-term rental returns, helping you spot the best arbitrage opportunities. Use Google Trends to check travel demand in your city. Search Airbnb for future dates. If most places are booked, demand is high. These tools help you validate assumptions and reduce risk. Combine insights for a clear picture of your market. Move from hoping to knowing. That's how you build a resilient business. Once you've found a promising location, focus on the unit type. Studios and one-bedrooms are often best. They're affordable and appeal to solo travelers and couples. Look for features like a private entrance, easy parking, and modern amenities. Match amenities to your market: parking in car-centric cities, proximity to transit in urban areas. In-unit laundry is a big plus, especially for longer stays. Avoid shared bathrooms. Guests want privacy. The unit should be clean, well-maintained, and have a logical layout. A small desk for remote workers is a bonus. You're selling an experience, and it starts with a comfortable, appealing space. Choose wisely, and your guests will reward you with great reviews. When you're diving into the world of Airbnb hosting, evaluating potential properties can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Here's a checklist for evaluating properties. A comprehensive guide to help you identify the key features that will attract guests and ensure a successful rental experience. Fast, reliable Wi-Fi is absolutely essential. Guests expect it, and frankly, they demand it. In today's connected world, whether they're streaming movies, attending video conferences, or simply browsing the web, a strong internet connection is non-negotiable. A dedicated workspace, even a small desk, can significantly boost your property's appeal. It attracts business travelers and remote workers, who are increasingly seeking accommodations that cater to their professional needs. Providing a comfortable and functional workspace can set your Airbnb apart from the competition. A fully functional kitchen, fridge, stove, oven, microwave, and basic cookware adds value, allowing guests to prepare their own meals and save money on dining out. This is a huge plus for longer stays. A comfortable bed and a smart TV for streaming are musts. Guests want to relax and unwind after a long day of exploring, and access to their favorite streaming services is a key part of that. Self-check-in with a smart lock or lockbox is now standard. It offers convenience and flexibility for both you and your guests, allowing them to arrive and depart at their leisure. Good natural light and a safe, quiet neighborhood enhance the guest experience. Peace of mind is priceless, and guests want to feel secure and comfortable during their stay. Walk the neighborhood at different times to check for noise and safety. Pay attention to street lighting, pedestrian traffic, and any potential hazards. The more boxes you check, the higher your property's potential for success and positive guest reviews. Don't settle for less. These features help you stand out in a crowded market and attract more bookings. Use this checklist every time you view a property. It's a valuable tool for making informed decisions and avoiding costly mistakes. It's your shortcut to finding a top-performing Airbnb that will generate consistent income and positive guest experiences. Make every feature count. By focusing on these essential elements, you'll be well on your way to creating a successful and profitable Airbnb business. Now let's do the math before you sign anything. Estimate monthly revenue, check AirDNA or Airbnb for similar listings rates and occupancy. Multiply average daily rate by occupancy and days in a month. List all monthly expenses, rent, utilities, supplies, cleaning. Subtract expenses from revenue to find your profit. Aim for gross bookings at least double your rent. Run these numbers for every property you consider. Some will be instant duds, others will stand out as winners. This simple calculation is your financial safety check. It turns a hopeful idea into a real business plan. Protect yourself from costly mistakes. Only move forward if the numbers work. Data-backed decisions lead to financial success. Watch for deal killers that can ruin your business. Avoid buildings with strict HOAs or leases that forbid subletting. Always get written permission. Steer clear of oversaturated markets with low occupancy rates. Too much competition kills profits. Don't take on units needing major repairs. You want move-in ready, not a renovation project. Pay attention to neighborhood safety and reputation. Guests avoid unsafe areas. Check local short-term rental laws. Some cities have strict regulations. Do your due diligence before committing. Spotting red flags early saves you from disaster. Success isn't luck, it's a repeatable process. Focus on the 3 pillars: location, unit type, rental terms. Smart choices before signing a lease have the biggest impact on your profits and peace of mind. A great property in a high-demand area with good terms is a powerful asset. It leads to more bookings, better guests, and glowing reviews. This creates a cycle of success and sustainability. Be patient. Analyze multiple properties and don't rush. Use data tools, run the numbers, and trust the process. Once you secure the right property, you're ready for the next phase, setting it up to wow your guests. Your journey is just beginning. Let's build your Airbnb empire the smart way.